Today, I'm going to be sending every running back in the NFL to their biggest rival to see how the season plays out. So, the running back situation in the NFL right now is totally mashed up. As you can see, we have Derrick Henry, who is now a Pittsburgh Steeler. Saquon Barkley has found himself back in New York. We got Christian McCaffrey on the Seahawks. We got Joe Mixon on the Titans. We have Jir Gibbs on the Vikings. I know the Lions' biggest rival is technically the Green Bay Packers, but since the Packers and Bears switched quarterbacks, I decided that the Lions would switch with the Vikings. But anyways, obviously Josh Jacobs is on the Bears. Every running back is now on their biggest rival. So yeah, with the running back situation right now, this should definitely be a very interesting season. But to start things off, we're gonna head down to Chicago and see how Josh Jacobs does with his new team. But it looks like it's already been a pretty rough start for Chicago. We are losing to the Titans right now, which is pretty unfortunate, but to be fair, they did also get an upgrade at running back. Instead of Tony Pollard, they now have Joe Mixon, who's probably going to carry that offense. Even though they have Joe Mixon, though, I still cannot see this team making it to the playoffs. But anyways, if we can get in the end zone, that will still give us a 1-point lead. That's going to be a big pickup right there. I'm honestly just going to hand it off to Jacobs again, because that was a pretty big gain. So I'm hoping that he can follow that up with another one. Oh, the block did not last. If I didn't try to cut to the outside there, I definitely would have got more yardage. But to be fair, I thought that DJ Moore's block was going to hold up, but obviously it didn't. Either way, we're going to have the first down with Keenan Allen. He's actually got it all the way to the red zone. I'm going to try and go back for Allen this time, though. I'm hoping he can bring this in for a touchdown, but at the very least, hold on, we should be like a few yards away. And he's going to bring it to the 4-yard line. So, I'm hoping one run from Jacobs should be enough to do it. We're going to need the O-line to do a little bit of blocking here, but it looks like we are going to get some good blocks. So Jacobs is going to punch it in for the score. And now, as long as we don't miss the PAT attempt, that will give the Chicago Bears a 1-point lead. But unfortunately for Chicago, it looks like they were not able to hold on to the lead after that. We're going to lose to the Titans in week 1, which I definitely wasn't expecting. But either way, that's going to bring us to week number 2. And the next team that I'm going to be using is the Minnesota Vikings, who now have Jir Gibbs as their running back. And it looks like they have a test in week 2 as well, because they have to play the 49ers. So, we are definitely going to have to earn the win if we do win this game, because this 49ers defense is the real deal. But I'm going to keep it on the ground with Gibbs to start it off. He almost got away right there. If he could have got past that one last defender, there was a very real possibility that that was going to go for a touchdown. He's got the first here, though, so we will at least get a fresh set of downs. Now that they have Jir Gibbs, bro, this offense is absolutely loaded, man. Sam Darnold is, I know some Vikings fans will probably be mad at me for saying this. He's not a Viking anymore, but I feel like he was kind of more of a system QB last season, because that Vikings offense was absolutely loaded. If they had JJ McCarthy, I feel like they would have made a deeper playoff run. But to be fair, I guess we still haven't seen McCarthy play yet, but I have a feeling that that guy is going to be an absolute dog, just like he was in Michigan. But I'm going to put it back on the ground this time. I'm hoping that the O-line can hold up here so Gibbs can get away. It looks like he's going to have another solid gain. Still not enough for the first down, but at the very least, we are in a decent position to tie things up if we do get stopped. So, oh, hold on. That might be a touchdown right there. Gibbs is going to get away. That speed is crazy, man. So that will put the Vikings on top. But unfortunately for Minnesota, that lead did not last very long. The 49ers scored right after that. So now we're down 17-14, and there's only a minute left in this game. So this is a very important drive for the Vikings. We're going to score on the first play after that, though. Jefferson's going to bring it to the house. So I guess we will take the lead back, but we probably left way too much time on the clock. The 49ers still have a minute left, but thankfully the Vikings defense was able to save the game for us after that. So it was a close one, but the Vikings are going to come out on top, which will be their first win of the season. But anyways, that's going to bring us to week 3, and the next team on our list is the Pittsburgh Steelers, who now have Derrick Henry. And I feel like Henry on the Steelers should be absolutely insane. But anyways, the Steelers are 1-1 right now, and we're going to be taking on the Chargers, who are currently 2-0. So, I mean, I'm hoping that we can end their little undefeated streak, but it looks like the Steelers are already off to a good start in this one. I mean, we're up 14-3 with possession, so we have a chance to go into halftime with a 3-score lead, depending on how this drive goes. I mean, I'm probably going to try and kill as much clock as I possibly can. Henry's, oh, he's going to get caught. This definitely hasn't been the best start for Derrick Henry. I mean, it's 3rd and 3 now, so I'm going to put in the air, and hopefully we can get Williams open. That's going to be close, but he's got it. So that will give us a fresh set of downs, and I'm going to try and go back to Derrick Henry. I mean, I feel like it's really just a matter of time until this guy has a crazy play. Still doesn't seem like I'm getting a lot out of Derrick Henry right now, though. I mean, I'm going to try one more run, but if this gets shut down, I am going to put it in the air because we did just hit the 2-minute warning, and we are going to get caught. So, I mean, now we kind of need to rush, so I'm going to go for a few pass plays, and hopefully we can at least get into field goal range. That's going to be a first. I'm going to see if we can get Pickens open here, though. I mean, if Pickens or Washington can get away, Washington could have a touchdown here. It's not going to work, though. We're going to get sacked, which could very well kill the drive for us. I mean, it's 2nd and 21 now, and we've only got about 40 seconds to work with here. I'm going to try and go for a run with Wilson, but he's not going to have the first. I mean, we really only got one more chance to pick up the first down here, so we need to find a way to get 11 yards all in one go. I'm going to try and go for Pickens. That is really risky, but he's got it. That's going to be a first. I really want to do more with Derrick Henry on this drive, but I mean, we've only got 29 seconds before the half, so I'm going to try and just end it off right here with Williams. And it looks like he is going to bring it in for the touchdown. So that will give the Steelers a 3-score lead right before the half. But anyways, we're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter. And since that last touchdown, not a whole lot has happened. I mean, it's 21-6 now, and it's currently 3rd and 2. So I'm going to bring out Derrick Henry. That is by far his biggest play of the game. I wasn't able to do a whole lot with him on the first drive, but hopefully this time he can maybe wake up a bit. I mean, it really hasn't totally been his fault. The O-line really isn't helping out at all, which sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. You got to give credit to the Chargers defense as well, but it's 3rd and 3 now, so I'm going to keep it with Henry again, and it looks like he does have the first. I mean, even though he's not getting massive pickups or anything like that, Derrick Henry is still having an all right drive here. I mean, another first down should pretty much be enough to put this game away because the Chargers are all out of timeouts. That is going to bring up a 3rd and 6, though. So if we can't get the first down here, that will hold us to a field goal. It looks like Henry's actually going to bring it back for a touchdown, though. And that touchdown should pretty much put this thing away, but I feel like it was honestly over before that. So the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to take it 28-6, which will move them to 2-1 on the season. But anyways, that's going to bring us to week 4 for one more game before I sim to the playoffs, and the next team that I'm going to be using is the New York Giants, who once again have Saquon Barkley. So it should definitely be interesting to see how this plays out. I mean, if you're a Giants fan, this should make you pretty happy. But it looks like the Giants are 2-1 right now, so they do have a winning record, and they're going to be taking on the Dallas Cowboys, who are also 2-1. And so far, it seems like this game has been basically all defense. I mean, the Cowboys are winning by literally 1 point in the 3rd quarter right now. It's 7-6. So I mean, if we can score a touchdown, I'll probably go for the 2-point conversion. I'm really hoping that Saquon can have a decent drive here, though. I'm gonna hand it off to him again, and I'm hoping that we can get some blocks from the O-line. It's not gonna happen, though. So now it's 3rd and 9. I'm gonna try and go for Slayton, but if he's locked up, I might be able to go for Barkley, but we'll have to see how this plays out. Actually, we're gonna have the tight end open, and he's gonna bring it all the way to the 28. I mean, that was a much needed pickup right there, so I feel like we should be good to hand it off to Barkley once again. And that is probably going to be a first down. I'm going to try and run that route again, but this time I'm just going to go the other direction, and hopefully the O-line can hold up like they did last time. That was close. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. So I'm honestly just going to try and end it off right here with Malik. I mean, I'm hoping this goes for a touchdown, but at the very least, as long as he gets open, we should have the first. It looks like he does have the first down. Still not enough for a touchdown, though. So, I mean, I'm hoping that Saquon can punch this in at some point. We actually should have it right here. It looks like Barkley does have the touchdown, so that will give the lead back to the New York Giants. Obviously, we got to go for the 2-point conversion here, though. I mean, there's really no point in not going for the 2-point conversion, so I'm going to see if we can get... Oh, dude, I just got to get the ball off. That was close, but he couldn't hold on. So I guess the Giants are only going to have a 5-point lead over the Cowboys, and unfortunately, that 5-point lead did not last because the Cowboys did come back to win this thing, so that's going to be a pretty tough loss to drop for the New York Giants. But anyways, I mean, now I guess it's time to sim to the playoffs and see what's happening, and I definitely wasn't expecting to see this, but in the AFC, it looks like the New York Jets, of all teams, got the #1 seed with a 14-3 record, and in the NFC, even though they no longer have Saquon Barkley, the Eagles still got the #1 seed with a 14-3 record. But anyways, this is what the playoff bracket is looking like for the wildcard round. I'm gonna hop into the Seahawks game to use Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey seems to be doing very well with his new team. I mean, he finished the year with 1,400 yards for 11 touchdowns, so he's fitting into Seattle just fine, and the Seahawks, surprisingly enough, won the division to get the 2 seed. So this is the second best team in the NFC right now, and we're up 10-3 as well. So if we can score another touchdown, that will give the Seahawks a 2-score lead. We might have it right here, man. Never mind, we're gonna get caught, but either way, that's a big pickup. I mean, McCaffrey seems to be running all over this defense right now, so I'm really hoping that he can just keep doing what he's already doing. He's by far the best player on this offense. I guess I'll switch it up and put in the air this time. I'm gonna try to go for DK Metcalf, but if he's locked up, I might just go for Fant. We should have Metcalf open, though. That actually might go for a touchdown. He's going to be in. So DK Metcalf is going to make it a 2-score lead for the Seahawks. And after that, the Cardinals did score again to make it close. But either way, the Seahawks are going to sneak out with a 7-point win, which is going to send them to the divisional round. And after simming through the rest of the wildcard round, in the NFC, it looks like the Eagles are going to be taking on the Cowboys, and the Seahawks are going to be taking on the 49ers. And in the AFC, we have Chiefs versus Bills and Jets versus Steelers. And I mean, you already know I gotta hop into that Bills versus Chiefs game because this always seems to be like the best playoff game of the year. But anyways, it looks like the Bills are actually winning 13-7 right now. Not sure how long that's gonna last for, though. I mean, we are playing the Chiefs, who always beat the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs. But I mean, I'm hoping that we can flip the script here. I mean, the Bills do definitely have a better running back than Kansas City right now because Isaiah Pacheco is on the Raiders. So the Chiefs now have Alexander Madison, which is a huge downgrade from Pacheco. And obviously the Bills no longer have James Cook, but they do have Achane, who I feel like is pretty even with Cook. So I feel like the Bills didn't really get much of a downgrade at running back. I am going to try and end it off right here, though. I mean, if Amari Cooper can get open, there's a very solid chance that this goes for a touchdown. He is not open, though, and Josh Allen fumbled the ball. That could have been absolutely tragic, but thankfully we got it back. So it's 3rd and 9, which definitely sucks, but I mean, at the very least, we should be able to kick a field goal. We got sacked again, though, which is actually going to take us out of field goal range. It's 4th and 16 right now, so I'm going to go for it on 4th down. Probably not going to be able to pick this up, or we will. That was an absolute dot from Allen. I mean, that is as clutch as it can possibly get, man. There's only 3 minutes left in this game, so a touchdown here could very well put Kansas City away. I mean, it's 2nd and goal now, so I feel like we should be good to just go for one more run with Achane. If this doesn't work out, I will put it in the air, but it looks like Achane is going to have the touchdown. I mean, you can never count out Patrick Mahomes, but that will make it a 2-score lead with only like 3 minutes to go. And after that, it looks like Buffalo did hold on for the win. So Josh Allen is finally going to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. But after simming the rest of the divisional round, in the NFC Championship game, it looks like the Eagles are going to be taking on the 49ers, and the AFC Championship game is Bills versus Steelers. And we haven't used the 49ers yet, so I guess we'll see if they can take down Philly. I mean, obviously they no longer have McCaffrey, but they do have Kenneth Walker, who I would say is a pretty fair trade. I mean, he is a little bit of a downgrade from McCaffrey, McCaffrey, but he's still a 92 overall. So either way, we still have a very solid running back on San Fran. I'm gonna have to go for some passes here though, because we are starting to run out of time. I mean, there's only like 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game, so hopefully, oh, that better not back us up. And after that, the Eagles got another stop as well, so it is 4th and 7. Obviously, we got to go for it here. I mean, we have nothing to lose at this point, and Samuel's gonna pick up the first, and that will also bring it to the 2-minute warning. So killing some clock here probably wouldn't be the worst decision. I mean, we're not gonna win this game in regulation either way. I mean, I guess we could, it's not impossible, but there's a pretty low chance of that happening. So we just gotta play to try and send this thing to OT. I mean, we've ran it all the way down to like 26 seconds, so I'm gonna try and go for Debo, and I'm hoping that he can bring this back for a touchdown. We're at the 1-yard line, so I'm just gonna hand it off to Walker again. I mean, there's only 20 seconds to go, so if this works out, I'm hoping that we'll send it to overtime. They're suggesting to go for the 2-point conversion though, man, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the idea of that. So I'm gonna try to end it right here. I mean, this is very risky, but to be fair, 19 seconds is more than enough time for Philly to go downfield and kick a game-winning field goal. So we might be better off to try and just end the game right here. I'm hoping that we can... Oh, dude, no, we're gonna get smoked. That's probably gonna be it. I mean, that is not the ending that I was looking for. If you're a Niners fan, forgive me, bro. I mean, I know we had Ayuk wide open, but I was late to it. So that is unfortunately gonna send the 49ers home. But anyways, to end off the season, it looks like MVP is gonna be going to Josh Allen. And in the AFC Championship game, it looks like the Bills absolutely destroyed the Steelers. So it's gonna be Eagles versus Bills in the Super Bowl, and I was expecting a bit more out of the offenses, but so far this game has been pretty much all defense. It's 4th and inches right now though, so I am gonna go for it with the Bills, and it looks like Achane is gonna have it. That would have been a disaster for Buffalo if that went wrong, but I'm gonna try and hand it off to Achane again, because I feel like the run game has been really good. That actually might be a touchdown. Hold on, Achane's gonna bring it all the way to the house, so that is gonna make it a 10-point lead for the Buffalo Bills in the 3rd quarter. I'm not sure how long that's gonna last though. I mean, the Eagles still have a lot of time to work with, and I really can't even act like I'm surprised. But after that, it looks like the Eagles did come back to take the lead, but Buffalo is in a decent position to hopefully walk this thing off. We've got 2 timeouts left in 28 seconds, and the field position is great, so we just got to make sure that we don't throw a pick or get sacked or anything, because at this point, that could definitely end our season. Cooper might have it right here. That's gonna bring it to the 2. So I am gonna burn a timeout. We've only got 1 left now, so I mean, we gotta be careful here, man. If we get close to being sacked, I gotta make sure that we get rid of it with Allen, because even if it is like intentional grounding, I just want to make sure that the clock doesn't run anymore. That route right there obviously did not work out, so I'm gonna try and end it off with Kincaid or Shakir. I'm hoping one of the two can get open here. Come on, man. We actually should have Shakir for the touchdown, and he's gonna hold on through the contact. So that gives the Bills a 2-point lead. This is a very important PAT to make, because all Philly can do is tie it if they do get in field goal range. So that will give the Bills a 3-point lead now. So now we just gotta hope the defense can hold on for the dub. And after that, it looks like Buffalo's defense was able to hold on for the win. So the Buffalo Bills are gonna be getting the job done this season, which has been a long time coming. I mean, this is a franchise that definitely deserves a Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl heartbreak is finally over for Bills fans, and Josh Allen's gonna get himself a well-deserved ring, because as you can see, to end off the season, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are gonna be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got everything linked in my description. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.